So what would you do? Would you buy the last evolution, like design of like, so it's like the penultimate of, if you wish, of the previous generation, or the first one of the new generation? So like next year, your phone is not
Penultimate of
just
the
like
last, because that's normally what I can
marginally
afford.
obsolete.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The best of the
penultimate
last made created one. Just as they're releasing the new ones, so everyone's moving across, and then the old ones are all filtering down through the, secondhand, or they're reducing the price on the new ones to match the, so people are more inclined to buy the next one.
So that's it. So the iPhone 15, its cameras are diagonal, which means it can't shoot spatial video, and it'll be the last model which has got diagonal lenses. Next year, the base model will be shooting spatial video for
full 3D and headset stuff.
It's
totally, gonna be cool.
Totally, yeah, it's just going to be all phones. But the phone, as you were saying, like, it'll notice when you're wearing your headset, the Apple Watch will pop up and it'll have a full 3D interface pop out of the screen.
Yeah,
right. So. And the visuals of that will be being processed by the headset, so they're not limited by the processing power of the watch, necessarily. And so the iPhone as a screen, and this thing, the phone, is going to it's going to go away as a function. It still has a purpose. People will still use it. But when I see with the iPhone 15 Pro, if you look at that, with the spatial video and these things, it's basically going to become the third-person view, like how we need that third camera, so that we can both be seen. It'll be the thing which you bring, and it's like the portable version, like SciTV, where they were called head units, and you'd stick them in a room, and it would then scan and broadcast the room, And so the iPhone will become, basically, it's going to focus on just becoming like this capture rig, as opposed to being the phone, because the phone will be headphones plus headset plus watch,
like a full integration.
So the phone kind of goes away as a purpose. I'm just plugging my headset back in, but I'll just try. Can you see my hands?
Yep.
Let me get some controllers so I can force the character's movement. And what I think is that, like, if you look at the way that spatial video works, and you consider spatial audio, like we're experiencing now, but then what you get is like networked. So locally, you've got like this iPhone, what used to be an iPhone, which isn't really not like what used to be an iPod became an iPhone. But the iPhone will become this head, multi-camera system with fucking mega mics,
so like that,
high-speed uplink, battery. Yeah,
you see the camera,
and and then and what that'll do is create a meshed version, so that your live video, your live spatial video that you're sending, and other people's ones, plus like what the iPhone turns into, like the broadcast head, it merges all those data sets and makes like a unified data set of both video and audio. And so there's actually like a volumetric soundscape that's built of the room. And so as you're moving through it, it digitally knows what you would be hearing at all those points, and then can use everyone's things as, like, instead of just one person's headphones doing noise cancelling, everyone's does, and the mic sort of, they all work as a network. Basically, you have like a network of audio and video devices capturing spatial video and audio being processed into a unified mesh that then is able to be accessed by others. And then in the interface, you have a slider, and that slider adjusts like how much of the other person's, like the remote reality or the current reality.
Like
so
we're talking about with the
like your
Teslas, just I don't want to see the ugly. I'm just going to create a virtual friendliness over top of it to relieve my stress.
SciTV, I called that Tavern. And the idea was like this. Tavern was this global sort of shared, and you can have like channels, and with those channels you have a graffiti channel or the whatever.
People coming in doing 3D graffiti and.
And so you can then get to see all of that, or the
only with the headset you come past.
You can have it. The room would fantasy be all one. Everything looks cyberpunk to you. You're walking through a city, and there's just like all the buildings are grey, and there's like all the cars are looking futuristic, and just maps it all. Just does the whole thing. Complete reality replacement. But so that's I think that's it. Like, I agree. I think get the iPhone 15, and then a couple generations in, like another couple of years, then I can give the iPhone to the younglings. But sooner than 5 years, and then I'll get like one that's like in a couple of years' time. That'll be, and probably by then it'll just be the standard iPhone as well. You know what I mean? Like, like the pro version is the thing that's paying for all the R&D dollars. So that,
so you're helping.
Years, you can just
you're helping Apple.
That's helping.
Your own special cyber way by purchasing the product.
Little
thing.
That's it. Bits. Next year, but I won't. I'm not going to.
Don't rush in.
To spend on it at the moment.
You've got other things that are more important that you're trying to focus on.